guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade have once again sent shockwaves through the NB, a world with a blockbuster trade that no one saw coming. Just when the dust had settled and fans believed the front office might stand pat, the franchise pulled the trigger on a surprise deal that has instantly reignited title hopes and stirred massive buzz across the league. Their Warriors, long known for their bold moves and forward-thinking roster decisions, have landed a star-caliber player in a move that has not only reshaped their lineup, but potentially altered the balance of power in the Western Conference. The news broke early this morning, and within minutes, Warriors fans across the globe were in an uproar of excitement and disbelief. NBA insiders rushed to confirm the deal, and when the details finally emerged, it was clear that this was not your typical mid-season trade. Their Warriors have officially acquired a proven star forward, one with a reputation for high-level play, post-season experience, and the kind of impact that could mesh seamlessly with Golden State's fast-paced system. This move was calculated, aggressive, and speaks volumes about the Warriors' mindset heading into the next phase of the season. They are not just here to compete. They are here to contend. The identity of the player coming in, a major name that's been the subject of trade rumors for months, yet few thought the Warriors would be able to make it work under the salary cap and asset constraints. But somehow, someway, the front office, led by GM Mike Dunleavy Jr., found a path. In exchange, their Warriors parted with a combination of draft capital and rotational pieces, including a young prospect who had shown flashes of promise, but ultimately did not have a guaranteed long-term role in Steve Kerr's system. While losing young talent is always a tough pill to swallow, the return more than justifies the cost. The incoming forward is exactly what this team needed, a two-way presence who can defend multiple positions, rebound, stretch the floor, and create his own shot when necessary. This is not just about adding a player for depth. This is about finding a piece that complements Stephen Curry's gravity, Klay Thompson's off-ball movement, and Draymond Green's playmaking vision. Their Warriors have long thrived on their unique chemistry, but in recent seasons, the roster lacked that additional punch, that player who could tilt the scales when defenses collapsed on Curry. Now, they may have found him. And let's talk about the timing of this trade. Their Warriors have been up and down all season, hovering around 500 and searching for consistency amid injuries, lineup experimentation, and the natural aging of their championship core. Many analysts wondered if the dynasty was finally fading. Some even suggested a rebuild was imminent. But this trade sends a loud and clear message. Their Warriors are not done. Not even close. With the addition of this star forward, the team is signaling that they're still all in on maximizing Curry's prime and making another deep playoff run. The energy in the Bay Area has shifted dramatically, and Chase Center is now buzzing with renewed hope and excitement. Steve Kerr reportedly had significant input on the deal and gave the green light, expressing confidence that the new addition could slot into the system with minimal disruption. In fact, sources close to the coaching staff suggest that their Warriors had been targeting this player for months and were just waiting for the right conditions to strike. Now that they have their man, the coaching staff is already drawing up adjustments, eager to integrate their new weapon into both offensive and defensive schemes. The ripple effects of this trade are massive. Not only does this bolster Golden State's lineup, but it also creates new matchup nightmares for opposing teams. Imagine a closing lineup featuring Curry, Thompson, the new forward, Draymond, and a big like Kevin Looney or Rio Airy. That's versatility. That's spacing. That's basketball IQ at an elite level. And most importantly, that's a group that knows how to win. The reaction across the NBA landscape has been swift. Players from rival teams have already weighed in, with some expressing shock and others acknowledging the move as a masterstroke by a team with championship DNA. Social media has erupted with highlights, analysis, and speculation about how this trade might affect the playoff race. ESPN Bleacher Report and The Athletic have all released instant grades, and most agree the Warriors just pulled off one of the most impactful moves of the year. There are of course some questions. How will the rotation adjust? Who sees their minutes reduced? Will the chemistry take time to develop? These are all fair concerns. But given the pedigree of this locker room and the leadership of veterans like Curry and Green, there's a belief that integration will be smooth and that the team will quickly establish rhythm. Let's not forget the fan base. Dub Nation is absolutely electric right now. Jerseys are already flying off shelves. Comments sections are flooded with excitement, and the overall sentiment is clear. This is the kind of bold move that fans have been waiting for. After a stretch of uneven performances, this trade feels like a spark. Something that could reignite the championship fire and remind everyone what this franchise is capable of. The front office deserves credit. With so many franchises hesitant to take risks mid-season, their Warriors stayed aggressive. They looked at the landscape, identified a weakness, and pounced. This is how championship teams operate. And for those wondering about the luxury tax implications or long-term cap flexibility, make no mistake, Golden State is going all in. They're betting on their culture, their stars, and their belief that one more title run is still within reach. All NBA legends and analysts are already chiming in with takes. Some are calling this the move of the year. Others are predicting a major postseason surge from Golden State. And while there's still plenty of basketball left to be played, the statement has been made. Their Warriors are not sitting idle. They've drawn their line in the sand. And with this trade, they've taken a big swing. A swing that just might connect in a major way. From a basketball perspective, the fit looks incredible on paper. The new star adds athleticism, shot creation, and another scoring option who doesn't need to dominate the ball. That alone is massive in a system that relies on quick reads and ball movement. On defense, his switch ability could be a game-changer, especially when the playoffs come around and matchups become everything. Their Warriors just got more dangerous on both ends of the floor. Curry's reaction, while not officially quoted yet, is expected to be positive. Steve has always welcomed high IQ teammates who can elevate the team ceiling, and this player checks all the boxes. Klay Thompson, too, will likely benefit from the spacing and reduced defensive pressure. Even the bench unit gets stronger by virtue of lessened responsibility, allowing players like Moses Moody and Brandon Podski to grow without the burden of carrying the second unit. So stay locked in, Warriors fans. The journey is far from over, but today marks the start of something special. The Golden State Warriors are back in the headlines, and they've made it clear they're not just here to compete, they're here to win. Buckle up because this ride is about to get wild.